you guys? We're about to be playing some Doki Doki Literature Club. Uh, I don't know. This game is probably about high school students and going to a literature club. Hey, I see an annoying girl run towards me from the distance, waving her arms on her arm like she's totally oblivious to any attention might draw to herself. That girl is Sayori, my neighbor and good friend since we were children. You know, the kind of friend you'd never see yourself making today, but it's just kind of works out because you known each other for so long. We used to walk to school together on days like this, but starting high school, she would oversleep more and frequently, and I would get tired of waiting up. But if she's going to chase after me like this, I almost feel better off running away. However, I just sigh and idle in front of the crosswalk and let Sayori catch up to me. Ha 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 ha. I overslept again, but I caught up to you this time. Maybe, but only because I decided to stop and wait for you. Eh. You say that like you think you're about ignoring me. That's to me kill myself. Well, if people just stare at you for acting weird, then I don't want them to think we're a couple or something. Fine, fine. But you did wait for me after all. I guess you don't have it in you be mean even if you want to. Whatever you say, Sayori. We cross the street together and make our way to school. As we draw near the streets, become increasingly speckled with other students making their daily commute. By the way, kill myself. Have you decided on the club to join yet? A club? I told you already. I'm really not interested in joining any other clubs. I haven't been looking either. That's not true. You told me you would join a club this year. Did I? I'm sure it's possible that I did in one of my many conversations where I dismissively go around with whatever she's going on about. Damn. Siri likes to worry a little too much about me when I'm perfectly content getting by on an average while spending my free time on games and anime. I love games and I love anime. Wow, that's... Uh-huh. I was talking about how I'm worried that you won't learn how to socialize or have any social skills before college. Your happiness is really important to me, you know. And I know you're happy now, but I died before you become a need in a few years because you're not used to the real world. You trust me, right? Don't make me keep worrying about you. Alright, alright. I'll look at a few clubs if it makes you happy. No promises, though. Will you at least promise me you'll try a little? Yeah, I guess I'll promise you that. Yay! Why do I let myself get lectured by such carefree girl? More than that, I'm surprised I even let myself relent to her. I guess seeing her worry so much about me makes me want to ease her mind a little bit. Even if she does exaggerate everything in her head. The school day is ordinary as ever, and it is over before I know it. After I pack my things up, I stare at the wall, looking for 1 ounce of motivation. Clubs. Sari wants me to check out some clubs. I guess I have no other choice but to start with the anime club. Hello? Sayori. Sorry, must have came into the classroom while I was spacing out. I look around and realize that I'm the only one left in the classroom. I thought I'd catch up to you coming out the classroom, but I saw you just sitting here and spacing out, so I came in. Honestly, you're even worse than me sometimes. I'm impressed. Wow. You don't need to wait up for me if it's going to make you late to your club. Well, I thought might need some encouragement, so I thought, know what? Well, that you could come to my club. Sayori. Yeah? There is no way I'm going to your club. Meanie. Sayori is vice president of the literature club. Not that I was ever aware that she had any interest in literature. So is this what... Hold on. Is this what this game is about? Literature club? Man, this game is weird. Okay, I don't understand this. In fact, I'm 99% sure she only did it because she thought it would be fun to help start a new club. Since the first one to show interest after one proposed the club, she inherited the title and vice president. That said, my interest in literature is guaranteed to be even less. Yeah, I'm going to the anime club. Come on, please. Why do you care so much anyways? Well, I kind of told my club yesterday I would bring a new member. And Natsuki made cupcakes and everything. He don't make promises you can't keep. I can't tell if Sayori is really that much of an airhead, or if she's so cunning as to have planned all this out. I let it all a long sigh. Fine. I'll stop by for a cupcake, okay? Yeah, I gotta stop by some food. You said food, and it's free food, bro? I'm going. I'm sorry, I might sound fat for this, but, I have to. Yes, let's go. And thus, today marks the day I sold myself for a cupcake. Oh, that's pretty deep. Wow. I deject follow Surrey across the school upstairs in a section of school I rarely visit, being generally used for third-year classes and activities. Surrey, full of energy, swings open the classroom door. Everyone, the new member is here. I told you don't call me a new member. I glance around the room. Welcome to the literature club. It's a pleasure meeting you. Sorry, almost says nice things about you. Seriously, you brought a girl? Oh, she's pretty feisty. I like it. Way to kill the atmosphere. Kill myself. What a nice surprise. Welcome to the club. All words escaping me in this situation. This club is full of incredibly cute girls. What are you looking at? If you want to say something, say it. Well, dang. Sorry. Natsuki. The girl with the sour attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes me think she's probably a first year. She is also the one who made cupcakes, according to Sayori. You can just ignore her. She gets moody. Sayori says that quietly to my hair, then turns back toward the other girls. Anyway, this is Natsuki, always full of energy. And this is Yuri, the smartest in the club. Don't say that like that. Yuri, who appears comparably more mature and timid, sometimes to have a hard time keeping up with people like Sayori and Natsuki. Well, it's nice to meet both of you. And it sounds like you already know Monica, is that right? That's right. It's great to see you again, kill myself. Monica smiles sweetly. We do know each other. Well, we rarely talked, but we were in the same class last year. Monica, probably the most popular girl in class, smart, beautiful, athletic. Basically completely out of my league. So have her smile at me so genuine feels a little. You too, Monica. Come on, come sit down, kill myself. We made some room for you at the table so you can sit next to me or Monica. I'll get the cupcakes. Hey, I made them. I'll get them. Sorry, I got a little too excited. How about I make some tea as well? The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. As Sayori mentioned, it's been widened so that there is one space next to Monica and one space next to Sayori. Natsuki and Yuri walk over to the corner of the room, where Natsuki grabs a wrapped tray of Yuri and opens the closet. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Yuri. Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand. Okay, are you ready? Ta-da! Whoa! Natsuki lifts the foil off the tray to reveal a dozen white, fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like cats. The whiskers are drawn with ice cream, and little pieces of chocolate were used to make ears. So cute. I had no idea you were so good at baking, Natsuki. Well, you know. Just hurry and take one. Sayori grabs one first, then Monica. I follow. It's delicious. Sayori talks with her mouth full and already has managed to get icing on her face. I turn the cupcake around in my fingers looking for the best angle to bite. Natsuki is quiet. I can't help but notice her sneaking glances in my direction. Is she waiting for me to take a bite? I finally bite down. The icing is sweet and full of flavor. I wonder if she laid it herself. This is really good. Thank you, Natsuki. Why are you thanking me? It's not like haven't I heard this somewhere before? Maybe them for you or anything. I thought you technically did, Sayori said. Well, maybe. But for you know, you dummy. Alright. I give up on Natsuki's real logic and dismiss the conversation. Yuri returns to the table, carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot next to the cake tray. You keep a whole tea set in the classroom? Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? I guess. I don't. Book? Yeah, I don't think I would like this club. I can't do this. I don't like reading books, and books are so boring. I fall asleep reading them every time. So I don't think I would like this club in real life. It's not. No. Don't let yourself get intimidated. You're just trying to impress you. That's not insulted. Yuri looks away. I meant that you know. I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but I at least enjoy tea. I'm glad. Yuri finally faintly smiles to herself in relief. Monica raises an eyebrow, then smiles at me. So, what made you consider the literature club? I was afraid of this question. Something tells me I shouldn't tell Monica that I was practically dragged here by Sayori. Well, I haven't joined any clubs yet, and Sayori seemed really happy here, so... Oh, that's okay. Don't be embarrassed. We'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? As president of Literature Club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. Monica, I'm surprised. How come you decided to start your own club? You could probably be a board member for any of the major clubs. Weren't you a leader of the debate club last year? Aha, well, you know, to be honest, I can't stand all the politics around the major clubs. It feels like nothing but arguing around about the budget and publicity and how to prepare it for events. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. And it encourages others to get into literature. Then I'm fulfilling that dream. Monica really is a great leader. Yuri also nods in agreement. Then I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. It must be hard to start a new club. You could put it that way. Not many people are very interested in putting out the effort on the start of something new, especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention like literature. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile. But it makes school events like the festival the much more important. I'm confident that we can already grow this club before we graduate. Right, everyone? Yeah. Well, do your best. You know it. Everyone enthusiastically agrees. Such different girls, all interested in the same goal. Monica must have worked really hard to find these three. Maybe that's why they were all so delighted by the idea of a new member joining. Though I still don't really know if I can keep up with the level of enthusiasm about literature. So, kill myself. What kind of things do you like to read? Well, uh, considering how little I've read these past few years, I don't really have a good way to answer that. Manga? I muttered quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. It looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet. Not much of a reader? Well, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking about seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. Yuri traces the rim of her cup with her finger. Wow. My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. And telling a good story in such a foreign word is especially impressive. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seems so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds comfort in world of books, not people. But I like a lot of things. Stories with deep physiological elements using immerse me as well. Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop? Anyway, I've been waiting for it. I've been reading a lot of horror lately. I read a horror book once. I desperately grasped something I couldn't relate to a minimal level. At this rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with a rock. Really? I wouldn't have expected that, Yuri. For someone as gentle as you. I guess you can say that. But if a story makes me think or takes me into another world, then I really can't put it on. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if for a brief moment. Ugh, I hate horror. Oh, why is that? Well, Natsuki's eyes dart over to me for a split second. Never mind. That's right. You usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki? What? What gives you that idea? You left a piece of scrap paper behind last club meeting. It looked like you were working on a poem called Don't Say It Out Loud. And give that back. Fine. Eat your cupcakes, your poems. Everything you do is just as cute as you are. Sayori saddles up behind Yasuki and puts her hands behind her shoulders. Ooh. I'm not cute. Natsuki, you write your own poems? Well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care? I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them with sometime? No. Natsuki averts her eyes. You wouldn't like them. Not a very confident reader yet. Writer, I mean. I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing it to oneself. You must be willing to open up your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities and showing even the deepest reaches of heart. Do you have writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example to help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers. I guess it's the same for Yuri. Aw, I wanted to read everyone's poem. We all sit in silence for a moment. Okay, I have an idea, everyone. Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically at Monica. Let's all go home and write poems of our own. Then next time we meet, we'll share them with each other. That way everyone is often. It's even, I mean. Yeah, let's do it. Plus, now that we have a new member, I think will help us get a little more comfortable with each other and straighten the bond of the club. Isn't that right, Kill Myself? Monica smiles warmly at me once again. Hold on. There's still one problem. What's that? Now that we're back to the original topic of joining the club, I bluntly come forth with what's been on my mind the entire time. I never said I would join this club. Sayori may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision. I still have other clubs to look at, and I lose my train of thought. All four girls stare back at me with dejected eyes. But I'm sorry, I thought. Kill myself. You all. I'm defenseless against these girls. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? That is, if writing poem is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls. Right. Okay, I decided there. I'll join the literature club. One by one, the girls' eyes lit up. Yes, I'm so happy. Sayori wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down. Hey! You really did scare me for a moment. If you really just came for the cupcakes, I would have been super pissed. Then that makes it official. Welcome to the literature club. Thanks, I guess. Okay, everyone. I think with that, we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone, remember tonight's assignment. Write a poem to bring to the next meeting so we can all share. Monica looks over at me once more. Kill myself. I'm looking forward to seeing you how you express yourself. Yeah. Can I really impress the class star Monica with my mediocre writing skills? I already feel the anxiety welling up inside of me. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri and Natsuki clean up their food. Hey, Kill myself. Since we're already here, do you want to walk home together? That's right. Yuri and I never walk home together anymore because she always stayed at the school for clubs. Sure, might as well. Yay! Oh.